Oops. Let's see. I think this one. Okay, never mind. We'll do this one. We're good, I think. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Also, this. We didn't sketch this before, so, should be an interesting one, and also, hopefully, what am I saying? Hopefully we can get this done in a way that I feel good about it. Oh, I was saying hopefully my stream doesn't crash again. That's what I was trying to say. A bit of a mess because we've been working on like 12 different projects. But it's okay. What size is this? Okay, 10 would be better, I think, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I keep being a little bit of a problem. First off, Raya. Oh, what is this? No, thank you. I don't want her to be too big. I don't know if she has a strong jaw or not. We're just putting down some, like, basic stuffs first. So that we can, you know, she's got like a collar, so that's, yeah, she's probably moving down a bit, to be honest with you, but for right now, fine. We'll just move her like here, because I want Sisu. We're gonna do Sisu on another layer. Where's my music? Hello? It's here. It just, you can't hear it yet. Okay. Hard part being Sisu is a little bit rough to draw. Maybe something like her face is kind of like this. Okay. That might need to be moved. She's got like her... I'm probably gonna have to size her down a little bit. Wow, this is not going well already. Something like this, I think, for her tail. How many legs? She has 6 legs, okay. Or 4 legs. How many legs do you have? 4 legs. This is not, like, that's not her leg. I mean, it is her leg, but that's not the end of her leg. We just have to figure out exactly what that's gonna look like. Hello! We are drawing I lost my words. We're drawing a piece inspired by Sisu and the Last Dragon is what we're drawing today. I currently have like 5, this is going to be my 5th unfinished piece, but you know, we're going to finish them this month. That's kind of I just have to get up the courage to do so. We especially have to finish Coco. Coco needs to be finished. Excuse their hands currently. It's not ideal. I don't know that I like this yet. We're sketching on stream, which is very strange for me. So I don't tend to do that. I tend to plan better than this. Do I like that? I almost feel like maybe we need to change our body a bit. You got anything interesting going on today, Alex? We're not doing much. My grandma left because her water's back on, which is great. But I have some planning to do because we're doing a Valentine's thing with my family at some point soon. And of course I am in charge of it. Nah, I'm sitting at home. Same, if you can't tell. But it's cold. I mean, it's 10 degrees out, but like, it's cold. It's 10 degrees out, but it's like, it feels chilly inside. Like always. I feel like this, yeah, I'm always sitting at home. But I feel like this winter is pretty bad. If I do a blue background, like this is not going to be, maybe I can do like a dark blue. You can tell I've given up on my sketch already. I'm so bad at, I hate sketching. I don't know why. Like, it's a huge part of art, but like I get sick of it very, very quickly. It's an important part of these things, and yet I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done. I probably should sketch this better, but I still have not finished Dolores either. Like, probably should do that. I actually just want to see at least the shapes of what this looks like. I can do it. I'm gonna have to sketch a little bit better than this, but I would like to see what this would look like. Because I'm not sure I like the composition yet. I never have a clear idea of what I'm gonna do, as you know, because you've been showing up. Have you seen this movie? We just recently watched it. So, hence I am drawing from it. Yes, with your little sister. Nice. I should watch it with my nephews, but they're not really allowed to watch TV unless they're in the car. So I can't suggest that. Be the bad influence over here. Yes, Jess, I would like to watch TV with your children. She would be unhappy with me. Not a bad cartoon, yeah. I thought it was pretty good. It was funny because was it the day before or the week before? my dad and I had watched Shang-Chi, and it's the same voice actress. So I was like, wait, her voice sounds familiar. I don't really have a red here. She has a very distinct voice. So I was like, I think I know this person. I don't tend to recognize people. I'm very bad with faces and voices and all that stuff. But I was like, I think I know this person. I'm color picking these, or I would think that they were wrong, but they're being color picked. I always like worry about skin tone. Next. Wow, that blends in. I just looked up at my sentiments in my second monitor, and it looks like there's just black because this turquoise is so dark. Oh no. Am I on this one? Okay. What was I saying? I still am in class for Black History Month, but I just did not feel like doing that yet. It has not, next week has not started, so I can't actually do it if I'm being honest. There's a lot of variation in her hair that I would not have expected here. Oop, nope, that's too thin. Would be a night sky. Potentially, I also could change it to, like, I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing. As per usual. It could either be a night sky or it could change it to, yeah. I could change it to, like, clouds, like a storm. Like it's raining. Also something I could do, but like the contrast, if you look, that looks pretty good if you look at the black and gray. Do I like this composition? If so, I need to sketch better. If I like it, we need to do a better sketch. Also, I tend to never flip the canvas, so let's flip the canvas. Okay, there's some stuff wrong with this, I can already tell. This one? Sketching is funny. I'm not great at sketching. I need to practice more. I should just do a stream where I just sketch and you can laugh at me, but whether or not that's gonna happen, I don't think it will, because I'm self-conscious about my sketching. Gotta make this better. If you've been doing any art, or are you very focused on other things? It's hard to find the time even when I literally stream art 3 days a week. There was a point where I didn't want to stream art at all. I think that's better, somewhat. You flip again. Flip. One day we'll probably continue to draw something, but not today. Yeah, that's fine. It does not have to be today. But you're very talented, so... Sorry, I'm a bit tired today. I also, like, changed my stream a little bit. Not, like, the visuals, but, like, OBS I changed a little bit. It's confusing the heck out of me. It really is. Okay, so I think she's good. You have to do her face better, but, you know. You wake up every morning too early. I wish I could sleep later. I used to wake up, my streams actually used to be scheduled for 6:30. And then daylight savings happened and messed my life up completely, and I wake up at 4 o'clock every morning. And I hate it, but I literally can't sleep any later. Like, I would be perfectly fine with 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or whenever my body wanted to wake me up. But it's just like, nope, 4 is good. Yeah, it's currently 5:46. Yeah, I wake up at 4 a.m. It's not a fun time. It's not fun. I don't appreciate it, but this is what my body is telling me to do, so, you know. I don't know if this is... I literally don't have an alarm. I just wake up at 4. I literally do my best. I used to have an alarm for 5:30 because I, you know, had to be at work. And I had things to do before work. But I have no alarm, and this is when I wake up. So we just roll with it. I'm going to sleep in the tent. Oh. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, my body is like, yep, this is the time for you to be up. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I'll listen to you. Fine. These are very bushy eyebrows. They're not good. Too much. Also, this hat might need to be moved down. A bit. I've always been a morning person in a way, except probably my teen years when your body is literally like, no. But I've mostly been a morning person in my life. And it's not a fun time sometimes. Not fun. Sleeping mode is a horrible thing. It's rough. It really is. That's why, like, I've been, during this whole pandemic, I've been up really early, and I was like, let's just start streaming, because literally nobody else I know is up. Let's just start streaming art and see if anyone else in the world is up at this time. Because it's just not. Nobody's here. I don't like that piece of hair. Oops. No. I'm on the other... I'm on my references, and I'm like, oh. Taking my hair course finally, so we'll see if we've improved at all. Currently it's 1:49 p.m., so I woke up to... Oh, nice. Nice. I really wish I woke up later because so many people I know wake up later. It just isn't possible. It's not possible for me in this time and space. This one actually goes further than I thought it did. I remember you sending me something and it was like late for me, and I was like, what the heck? Like, what are you doing? Why are you up? But you're just a late night person, it seems, which is fine. Really, we don't need schedule. It was about 5 a.m. So you just hadn't gone to sleep yet that day. Oh, I forgot I hadn't saved this yet. Okay, good thing I tried. We're very different people, you and I. I am not a late night person at all. Not a late night person. Unless getting up in the morning counts as late night. I have never drawn a dragon before, so we shall see how this goes. She has a really interesting nose that I didn't really notice in the movie necessarily. Actually, I'm gonna turn this down. Gonna turn that down for a bit. I don't like that. I'll figure you out later. Nope, that's not the right shape. Personally, I like night because it's so quiet and peaceful. I do really like the mornings in terms of being the only one up. I kind of get to see the world with no one else interrupting me. You get to see the sunrise. There's all sorts of pluses, but like it's difficult in terms of if you want to hang out or talk with anybody, they're not going to be up. It's just how it is. And night sky also looks cool. Yeah, the stars are something that I never really got into so much. Which is hard because my nephew freaking loves them. And I'm like, I know nothing about this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a dumb adult. Hello! Yes, I do remember you. How are you doing? I'm awesome, thank you. We are just chilling and chatting with Alex currently. You say you can stay, but I assume you're saying you can't stay, which is also fine. But probably a mistake. Missed the tea. Something blocky about this that I dislike greatly. Okay. Just got really quiet. I'm sorry. I got very focused on on this one eye. I don't know why. I have to go through my chat too because I upload the VODs to YouTube, which has actually been going fairly well. And my chat was very colorful the other day, and I really appreciated it. I'm also sort of focused. What you working on, Alex? What you doing? I don't know if this is... on your painting? On what painting? Are you doing another one? Another one of my things? That's awesome. Okay. Horn time. I like that you're rendering with me because that is what, or sketching or whatever you're doing. That's what I do during art streams, and I like really don't talk at all, and I feel really bad. Like I'm rendering. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm doing my best. We're doing our best here. Getting better at sketching, hopefully. Composition is, you know, something. I've got... Oop, I don't like that. Her hair has to be done. Well, I mean, I like that one, but also I need a better understanding of her mane. We're hoping today that nothing happens to crash the stream, because I didn't figure out why that happened. There was nothing wrong with the logs. I gotta plug in my computer. Streaming kills my computer. So we'll figure out at some point what's wrong with the stream. That day is not today. I like how lagged out, like, laptop be held, please. Please don't crash again. We appreciate you. What was I saying? Milk was here like a couple minutes ago and it's finally registering that they were here. Like, yes, you are appreciated. Thank you for registering so late. Let's see. I'm gonna spend a lot more time than usual on this sketch, but that is fine. Yeah, I don't understand the whole how many viewers are with you, and even when you and Pink were here for the majority of the stream the other day, it was like, yeah, you're averaging one viewer. And I was like, what? Pink and Alex are both here for this whole stream. Which one of them counts? There's always a bot here. I always have one viewer, and I don't know who it is or what it is. I think it's like, well, they're not here today, as far as I can tell, but there's always a bot here. Pink was flushed. Pink doesn't count. It's really Pink that doesn't count because she was flushed. I think her neck is longer than I saw fit to draw. So we might have to resize a bit. Because I do want her proportions to be somewhat correct. She kind of has this like, then like this, probably. Looks good to me. Okay. Something for some, like, this is reminding me of Mishu from Mulan, a little bit. Mishu? Wushu? What is it? Mishu? What am I talking about? What is his name? Now I gotta look it up. Mishu. Wushu. Yes. Mishu. That's right. Wushu is the right. That's who I'm thinking of. How am I gonna... This isn't in the right... this reference. I need like exact references. No, I don't. But I do need to understand. We need to comprehend the tale. I need to rewatch Mulan at some point. I don't want to see the live action one. Apparently it was very disappointing. Okay. This might be too long. Yeah. There's one like here. I'm trying to understand this like tail that I'm looking at is right side up, and the one that I'm drawing is upside down essentially. Like, I should just flip the canvas, but am I gonna do that? Nope. So there's kind of this long bit, and then like 3 of these. That's kind of what it looks like. You accidentally muted the stream. It's okay, I'm not saying anything important. You're like, why'd you stop talking for a significant amount of time? And you're like, oops, muted. Okay. That's fine. She has this type of thing, and then this type of thing. I don't know exactly what this looks like or how far down it goes. Probably to about here. Then this. Yep. Oh my god, how am I gonna do legs? That's gonna be an interesting one. I didn't realize she looks kind of like she's got muscles, which makes sense because dragon, but also that's not right at all. That is not right at all, my dude. Okay. Potentially better. I didn't realize she had 4 toes. These look like someone's feet that I can't think of currently. But someone has feet like this. Okay. Should probably save this before try to finish her body and bend legs. But her legs are part of her body. We just have the bottom part of her body. Like, it's just kind of like that, you know? Forget what I said. It's kind of like this. That's what her body kind of looks like. Just as we have this one. It looks perfect. Okay, thank you. This looks like a webbed claw. Like, that doesn't look right, but okay. Just don't pay too much attention to her feet. Oh man. She does look pretty good though. She looks better than Raya does. I keep looking up, like, I finally connected OBS and stream together, which I should have done a long time ago, but didn't. And like chat and also my stream element thing is up there now, and it's confusing me a lot. She actually has, like, here, like, it's actually, there's like kind of a back body type deal, if that makes sense, where her legs come out, like hips, that's what I'm looking for. The word is hips. Oop. Let's be looking a little sketch. Potentially? Oops. Check Twitter later. I will. Could check it now if you want me to, but if you say later, I shall check later. Okay. I think that's good. I need to do the clothing on, if you want now. Okay, I'll look now. We will look now. Anything to take a slight break from This looks so good. Wrong. Alex. What are you doing? Who needs perfect body if you have perfect? I didn't know you did traditional. I'm assuming this is yours. Is this yours? Is this not yours? Not mine? Perfect meme. Perfect meme. I like that a lot. Could you imagine? I was like, I didn't know Alex did traditional art. That's strange. Sorry, I yawned. That's funny. Who needs perfect body if you have perfect fit? Let's see. I need to do her clothes. Raya's clothes. I want to call her Raya. That's not right. Okay. So, the reason I made her neck so large is because she's got this kind of thingy. How am I gonna do this texture? I have no idea. She's bodybuilder. Built up her neck like someone crazy. Let's see. Don't like this line. Like she wears this kind of bulky cape in general, plus this like weird whatever this is, you know? I don't know what this is. It's pretty stiff. Okay. And then under it she has this kind of scarfy thing. That's her top. Now that I think about it, her colors really, other than the blue, tend to be what I use. Okay. I like this. We could also do a green background. I don't know what the background's gonna be. I can't do a blue one because Sisu is blue. How do you do that with the contrast? Now we laugh at where I put the colors. It's fine. Okay. It's not that bad. Ta-da! These are where I put the colors before I knew what I was doing. Because I didn't want to sketch. It's fine. What's this one? Oh, the hair. All makes sense. They're in my colors. This is probably also not getting done today, but we will do our best. And then my resolution for the month is to finish every single piece of art that I started this month within the next, by the end of February, essentially. I didn't understand people not finishing art until I got to this month, and then I was like, yep, I get it. Been a rough one for finishing. This will have to be cleaned up later, but for right now, it's fine. If I actually take the time to sketch, things look pretty good. I just have to actually take the time. But things usually turn out pretty good without the sketch as well, so like, that doesn't motivate me. There's not really a reason to how I'm coloring these things. They're just getting done in the way that they get done. You need to sketch at some point. Oh man. I need to do a lot of things that are important, and I tend not to. What if I grab a pen? Will a pen help me? I used to rely very heavily on line work, so I think that's part of the reason why. But I probably should start doing some more line work in the near future. I'm debating doing, I don't know if you know this, but I have a pack out there for Twitch, for sub badges, and I have a couple of emote packs that I made, gosh, way back when. Like back in June or July or something like that. And I'm debating doing some more of that to kind of just... This isn't even the right color anymore. Let's just delete that. I need to get back into a line more. How about stickers? If you know... Hold on, I really have to cough, and I do not want to cough into the microphone, so give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. If you have a more established streamer, I can actually show you. Do you want to see? Let me know if you want to see. It's probably easier to show you. But if you have a more established streamer, you get emotes and sub badges that you get to put on your stream. And I made some of those when I was just starting out. They are kind of like stickers, I suppose. Is the music still on? Did I cough it out? It's fine. It's all fine. I saw them, they were cute. Thank you. They're kind of like stickers, I suppose. My rubber duckies. A couple people have them now, which is really exciting. You do not have to buy them out. My style has changed a lot over the 7 months I've been drawing. So I'm debating doing some of that again. because I do enjoy that. It's something I do like. I'm gonna do Pride emotes again this year. That is something that I require of myself. This is very close in color to her skin, but you know. Mustard, because why not? I just got so confused by something that should not have confused me. They are all very close colors. Once I put this on, then we can put the background back on. Here we are. Ooh, well, I missed a spot with the dragon, but mostly everything's there. Okay. What's going on? Oh, I just like misdrew. Okay. Sad Cookie is the name of this. Alright, give me a minute. I need a quick bathroom break. We'll leave it here while, you know, we'll put my be right back screen up. So, 1 minute. Okay, we are back. Oop. Second monitor was like, oh, you disconnected me. Which is not good. Because now I have to throw this up here. Thank you. And this. Thank you. And also this. Okay. Whoop. Those are in weird places now. I don't like that. There's like the chat thing, and then there's like the, I don't know what that is, stream moderation or something. I don't know what it is. I'm a professional over here. I don't know what any of this is. Okay. Maybe we work on Sisu's face. Maybe that's what we do. Move this here. Probably around this time that the stream will decide to crash, if it decides to crash. Now where is... Oh, okay. Makes a lot more sense. Makes a lot more sense. That... Don't crash, please. Yeah, I know. I cannot figure out why it's crashing, but it's probably around this time that it will, if it wants to. Oh, we'll come back. One time I didn't come back and no one was here, and I was like, okay, I don't want to deal with this today. I really don't. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna work on her face, and now I'm like, I'm cleaning up the edges. Laptop wants some rest. Part of the problem is that, it's a good laptop, but I am streaming. I'm streaming music. I'm doing captions. I'm currently recording a time lapse on this. And it's just kind of like, how do I do all of these things? I didn't have problems before. I don't know if it's like a gigabyte difference in the space that it needs. Like, I really am unsure because I hadn't crashed before. Just the two most recent times. And the OBS logs tell me nothing. Absolutely nothing. Which is frustrating. But, you know, it is what it is. But around the 2-hour mark, that's really... I can go like 2.5 hours at most, but around the 2-hour mark, my laptop is like, yeah, I'm done now. I'm like, okay. Thank you for your service. Let's see how good we are at Dragon Eyes, I guess. Let's do this. Oop, that's too big. Maybe at some point I will convince myself that I need a better laptop, but he's good enough for now. Stop falling. Stop. Okay. The light on her is actually real weird, if I'm being honest. Like, this doesn't make sense to my brain in the ways that I would want it to make sense. Darken doesn't work. Why doesn't... Okay. I'm hopping around like crazy today. It's fine. My family is going to a relative's birthday and it's so noisy. Everybody's getting ready to go out, I assume. Help, please. I don't think I can. I would if I could, but I don't think I can. There's not really much I can do about that, Alex. Just hop on a plane over there. Hello, Alex needs some quiet. Please stop. Let's see, give me this color. I need to turn down. I should just add this all into a folder. Turn down the folder a little bit. Are you also, I assume you're also going to a relative's birthday? A lot of your relatives have birthdays in the winter, it seems. You need to last 15 minutes. No, I'm stay at home. Oh, okay. With sister. Nice. I like getting out of relative stuff. Love my relatives, but they are a lot to handle. What was it? Was it last month was my nephew's birthday. And he is 2. And there were 25 people at the party. And it was a lot. Yeah. Love him dearly, but it was a lot. Both of my nephews. It's just, there's just too many people, if I'm being honest. It's just too many. They get really overwhelmed at Christmas and, what's the other one? At Christmas and their birthdays, they get really overwhelmed, especially being really young. It just is rough. They're like, there's too many things, because there's 25 people buying gifts for them. And they're like, I just want to play with this truck. And I'm like, okay. Just leave the rest of them. Just leave all the other things. Do what you want. I have no problem with you doing what you want. Yeah. We're getting somewhere. We're not getting anywhere fast, but we're getting somewhere. It's because we took 40 minutes to sketch this. Let's see. Need this. Well, is that the right color? Yes, okay. Oof. Lines are shaky. Why? Oop. No, thank you. No, thank you. Go away. Thank you. Appreciate you. That's not bad. I wish I could just turn the sketch into perfect line work without having to do any work on it at all. That'd be awesome. Oof. Rough, okay. It's fine. Probably should save this. Probably would be a good idea. What is this saying to me? I don't know what the heck that's trying to tell me, but okay. Hi Pink, how you doing? I'm alive, thanks, you made it. You made it through. We spent a lot of time sketching today, Pink, because Alex says it's important. No, that's not why. Alex does say it's important. We're doing good. Did you just get up? You having a good day so far? Let's see, what do I want to work on? Horns? Maybe? Should probably also put... that's a problem for later, me. Just woke up, yeah. You guys are afternoon, night people. I'm a morning person. Let's see. What I probably should do is put... Oop. That is not what I meant to do. You probably should put a background on this, but... Exactly what things after that. I know, imagine if I was a night person, you guys wouldn't even know who I was. Who is this person that streams? You wouldn't even know I existed. Yep, yep. What I'm going to do is be smart about this and take like this color maybe and make the shape of the horn. Maybe we'll be smart enough to do that. Hopefully this is one I can actually finish, but we'll see what happens. I turn this on. Yeah, I made that real big. That's not supposed to be that big. You have anything interesting going on today, Pink? We're just kind of chilling out, doing our thing here. know if I should add texture yet. I don't think I should. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we use a mixer blush. I can't remember how looks the dragon. I think I'm pretty close. I don't know. Something like this. Definitely Jim. Good for you. Nice. I'm not going anywhere. What color she has, I mean. Blue and purple is the colors that she has. Today, chilling on stream, obviously. Then, we're gonna watch, there's a series called Blown Away on Netflix in the US, at least. So we're gonna watch that. And then I gotta finish some of this art that I had not finished. But we're kind of in the phase of things are looking not great here, so we don't go out too much. And there's some new stuff going into effect as far as I understand, that COVID deaths are not going to have to be reported. Something, I don't know, things are a little sketchy. Cocoa salsa. I do have to finish cocoa salsa. My sister is coming over on Sunday for dinner. Well, she threw her back out, so we'll see. But she's coming over on Sunday for dinner, and I'd like to have that done for then. You live in a mansion, you got everything. Not everything I need, but most of what I need is in this mansion, yes. We have a home cinema. I don't, but we do have, like, I don't know, like, we have 2 living rooms. I don't know if that's what it's called in other parts of the world. Which is rooms with, like, couches and, like, a TV, and in our house we have 2 fireplaces. And so some might call that a home cinema, potentially. We have a lot of TVs in this house, to be honest with you. Two fireplaces. Those are, yeah, we have 2 fireplaces, but one is our formal, like, I used to call it the Christmas room because the only time we used it was on Christmas. It's where we put our tree and our stockings and everything. Very formal living room. And then one's the more kind of cozy, like, one we hang out in. You know, that one has a gas fireplace, and then we have the wood fireplace in the other one. And then in the basement, which is our home gym / game room / my dad's office, there's also a fireplace, but it doesn't work because our house is old. Of course, I expected nothing less. Room only for Christmas. We didn't use it. It's extremely formal. It's like, I don't know how, like, how do I explain this to you? Our house is 3,500 square feet. I don't know if that's helpful to you. Maybe it is. It's a large house. Essentially, since we've been working from home, it's 3 floors. So my dad has a basement, my mom has the first floor, and I have the second floor during the workday. That's just how it is. Is this one? No, this is... This one? Yeah, okay. How much rooms is there? 3 floors. Yeah, okay, let's think about this. So there's the laundry, and then the first floor bath, and then the kitchen, formal dining, living room, family room. So that's the first floor. In the basement, it's mostly open floor plan. It's 1 room, but then also my dad, so that's 1 plus my dad's workroom, and then the garage. I don't know if you count the garage as a room, but there's a garage. And then upstairs we have the master, the 2 baths, my sister's room, and then the 2 guest rooms and my bedroom. So 15, I think? 15 rooms? Does that make sense? Living in garage. My car is currently, my car is kind of old. Love my car. Absolutely adore him. He's the best. But he's old. And last year, his battery kept dying. And so I kept going out in the snow, and I crashed into, I slipped on black ice in the car. And so this year he's in storage because nobody wants me to crash again. I hadn't ever crashed before that, but with black ice, there's really not much you can do, you know? So he's plugged in the garage currently. You don't. Whoa, you totally deserve it, though. I'm so happy. Thank you. I mean, I didn't really work for it, and this is just my parents' life. This is, they worked really hard for what they have. They grew up very, very, very poor. And both of them worked very hard to get where they are today. Which I am also working hard in order to get my own house at some point. Which is also very expensive, so gonna be here for a long while. But I'm very fortunate to have the life that I do currently. Very, very fortunate. But it's not that weird well, I mean, it kind of is. But in my town, in the US, it's not that odd. There's still a lot of poverty and all that sorts of stuff everywhere. Which is not fun, but we do our best. We need to do better, though. COVID has really made it kind of clear how income inequality is really a thing that, like, needs to be fixed. Really needs to be fixed. As soon as possible. I don't know if in your countries, like, you guys get free tests or anything, but literally, we have not had free tests in America. Well, we kind of have if you can schedule them, which you usually can't. And they just started with our US Postal Service doing free tests. But there's only so many. It's crazy. It's crazy here. If you feel sick, it's a law to stay home. Yeah. We are on an honor system that people don't listen to. That's what we are here. I wish they would, but they don't. And all kind of healthcare is free. Yep, I wish, but nope. We also don't listen. 33% tax, yeah. There are pros and cons to everything. Obviously, someone has to pay for it if you're gonna be a good medical country. But people don't like to think about that. We've gotten very little done on this, or I feel like very well. I mean, like, I started with nothing, but I still feel that there's very little that's been done on this poor thing. Oop. Okay. So that's kind of... And also education is free. Our education is not like past not past high school, but our education is technically free, though each town gets education based on taxes from the people that live in said town. Including uni. I wish. Actually, my university really was not that bad, if we're being honest. Because I did it in... first off, I did it online. Pre-pandemic. Second off, I did it in 3 years instead of 4. And then my master's, I got a very good scholarship. So, not that mad about it. But we do charge horrible, horrible prices for university. People also choose to go to said universities. Like, you can go pretty cheap. Pretty much all the degrees are the same. You're gonna have the same program wherever you go. But doing school online allowed me to work during school in a way that I wasn't able to do when I was in school for 1 semester. You were really clever then. Thank you. When I think about it, I'm extremely lucky because my whole life my parents saved for my sister and I to be able to go to school without having to take out loans, because that's what they did. They worked during school, which I also ended up doing, but I didn't have to. But they did, you know? So, but my sister went to a school that if she hadn't been paid for by my parents, she would still be, probably for the next 20 years, paying back university. Whereas I could have paid mine off pretty quickly if it was necessary. Clever master. Very fortunate to have both my masters and my bachelor's. It was a lot, but I'm glad I did it. Have you seen Raya and the Last Dragon? Pink? It's a Disney movie. that's what this is inspired by. That's Sisu. And then, I keep saying Raya, it's Raya. So Sisu and Raya. We just watched it. I still have to watch Coco. I have not seen Coco. Which, considering my sister's cat's name, seems like kind of a crime, but also, you know, we do our best here. I can only do so much. Can only see so many movies. We've been catching up during the pandemic, though. So, I don't know if it really reads well. I think this kind of looks like Sisu. I think the face is very good. Everything else, not so good. Because I've been real slow today. Real slow. But it's probably a good thing. Probably not rushing is important. See about this one. It's looking good, I think. Is this a layer I was working on? Nope. Is this a layer? Yeah, okay. Okay. We need a little bit of purple in here. Not a lot, but a little bit. I'm relying heavily on this pencil right now, and I don't know that it's the right brush for any of this. But hey, why not? Thank you. Thank you, Pink. I appreciate that. This one's gonna probably take a while, and I might come back to this on a different stream. I try not to, I don't know, I feel like streaming the same picture seems kind of boring when nothing happens. Personally, I've been having also trouble finishing stuff. But maybe we'll stream this again. I mean, I'm not gonna finish it today at all. But potentially we could stream it again. Really working on trying to get a little bit better at hair. It's fine, Promise, take your time. It's mostly been me just not wanting to finish things. Like, I literally have not posted on, well, I posted on a very old abstract art that I did on Instagram, but other than that, I have not posted on Instagram in like a month. Oh. The struggle is real to get things done. Some more darkness. late it is. I don't know, I feel like it's just been especially bad during these winter months for me as well. Just kind of like, there's no end in sight to the winter, might as well just do nothing. This doesn't look like her hair, but I actually kind of like the effect of it, you know? Well, someone is finally up. It is currently 7 a.m. I was telling Alex earlier that I stream mostly because there's nobody else up at this time and I'm lonely and bored. It's like, might as well stream, see if anyone else wants to talk to me during this time. I don't know if she like has distinct scales. Let me see. That's very grainy. That's just her hair. Also grainy. So I'm gonna say no, but you know, could be wrong. Oh, you have me at least. Yes. I have you, and Alex shows up sometimes. I mean, I assume you guys show up when you can, which is really good. And then we have Milk Before the Cereal as well. Sometimes show up, usually for like 5 minutes, which is also cool. I need your schedule though. I wake up too late. There's no reason to be up as early as I am. There really is none. I just can't train my body to wake up any later. Literally cannot. Let's see. My body likes the morning, and so we'll stay with the morning. I think I moved something that shouldn't have been moved. My body loves sleep. I also love sleep. It just is that I go to sleep early and I wake up early. And my body is like, it's done at some point in the day. Hold on. 1 minute. 1 minute. Need some water. Okay. Sorry. That my body at some point at night is just like, I'm done, and I'm like, okay, me too. I'll be done too. That's fine. What time do you go to bed? At 9 at night. I'm an old lady. An old lady. And then I wake up at 4. So I get a decent amount of sleep-ish. Yeah, I would go to bed later if my body could handle it, but it can't. I tried a couple times and then I also still woke up at 4. So, That didn't work. Did not work to go to bed any later, so I used to wake up at 5:30, and then daylight savings happened. So potentially in the spring, streams will be slightly later, depending on if my body decides to wake up at the same time. I sometimes go to bed at 2 a.m. That's better than Alex, who sometimes goes to bed at 5 a.m. So I've never been a late night person. Never. Wouldn't judge anyone else for it, but my body is not for that. Not so good. I mean, people's bodies do what they need to do. If yours is telling you... Got some weird sounds going on, sorry. If yours is telling you 2 a.m., then 2 a.m. is probably right for you. I would like your hands. I mean, you can train yourself into them if you really want to, but they're not the best, to be honest with you. Would not recommend to most. Seems more productive. It seems productive because you see me when I am productive. But like around 4 in the afternoon, I'm ready to be done. It's like I've been up for 12 hours. Things are done. I'm good. Thanks. As long as you're still getting all your stuff done. I see nothing wrong with being a later person. When is dinner? I have a really weird schedule around food. Because I am up so early. So I have breakfast at 4, then I have a snack usually just after stream, so like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Then at 10 a.m. is lunch, and then at 1 p.m. is like another pretty heavy snack, which is kind of dinner. That's, that's my weird eating schedule. Someone who is up too early. This as well. $8 p.m. is kind of late for dinner, to be honest. But also, you just got up at whatever time. I don't know what time it is for you. So, it could be a perfectly good time if you're waking up later. What's this? Okay, let me also clip that. Thank you. We've gotten nowhere with Raya, but we're somewhere with Sisu. We're somewhere. Oh, are you talking about dinner? Yes, we are talking about dinner, Alex. When do you have dinner? At what time? my god, my layers are an absolute nightmare. Oops. Trying to figure out where this layer is. I am, I think. What? Alex, what are you talking about? I'm very confused. Oh, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. 1 a.m. I read that as I am. Wow, I'm blind. That's it's a little late, Alex. Just a little bit late. But I don't know when you get up. If you go to bed at 5 a.m., then certainly that seems a reasonable time to have dinner to me. It's very gradient-y. Maybe I could put some behind here. The real question being, do you guys eat with other people or do you eat alone? Because what would be odder would be if your whole family had dinner at 1 a.m. Usually I eat alone by myself, yeah. Yep, that makes more sense. I also usually eat alone because I just eat at weird times. And then I call other people weird because I go down at like 12 and they're eating lunch and I'm like, why is everybody eating lunch? And it's like, it's noon, it's lunchtime. I just have lunch real early. This looks purple, but it's not coming up as purple. Maybe that color. Wesley, we admire to be like you. Oh. I hope you guys don't start waking up early, because then you won't come to my streams. Because then you won't be awake. Well, maybe you will be, I don't know what time it is. Well, it's about 1 for... Is it 1? I don't know what time it is for you. Later in the day. I said that real weird. I don't know where my brain is going, but it's slowly devolving as we're on stream. Slowly devolving. The horns look really good. That's true, and yes, now it's like 1, so lunchtime soon. Nice. I don't know what I'm having for lunch today. No more Chinese for me. It's all gone. So, actually, I do know what I'm having for lunch today. I just got so excited. Oh my god. My mom ordered takeout last night. She's like, do you want anything? And I was like, yes, get me a ranchero. So I get a ranchero today. I'm very pumped about my ranchero. I was like, oh man, I gotta cook something today. I was like, there's nothing for me. And then it's like, oh wait, there's a delicious sandwich for me. Delicious, delicious sandwich for me. Real-time reaction. It's all gone. I ate it. I ate all the Chinese food. It was like 4 days of meals. And I had had some before. Well, what day is it? I had it all the days that my grandma was here, pretty much. Yeah, I ate it. It was delicious. I'll probably get more takeout too because my sister's coming and God knows that my parents won't want to cook. Why am I doing this on this layer? I don't even know. It's fine. We'll move down here. So I imagine I'll get more takeout in the near future. It means I don't have to cook, which is always a good thing. So I'm very lazy about cooking, as we've talked about before. Be lazy. Wait, I know, because I saw it in the pipeline. Pink. Gross. Oh, pink. Oh, pink. Hello? Oh. Yes, this not so bright person put these things here. Let me just give me a minute. It's gonna look weird for a minute. Okay. Now it's fine. I think. Nope, now it's not fine. Where is this layer? Take this, go down here, go here, and merge them. Pink. Oh my god, pink. Perfect. Okay, I got it. It's fine. I worry about your brain sometimes, Pink. I really do. Just kidding. You had your own lunch the other day. What time is it? Okay. 10 minutes left about on stream. About 10 minutes. I wonder about my brain too. I mean, also I wonder about my own brain sometimes, so you know, it's not the worst thing. It makes you interesting. I appreciate what you bring to the stream. Make me laugh. Something is loose in there. I would not be surprised if there was something loose in your brain. But, you know, fortunately, we can't really fix it. It just has to stay. It's rattling around in there. Let's Need like this color. Does she have... Oh, interesting. Okay. Noticing new things about Sisu. Oh, that's way too dark. Like this color? Is that light? Is that too light? I don't know. Don't know. Nope. At least I can say I kind of drew a dragon after today. It's not done. This is the first dragon I've drawn. What I'm seeing on her currently is, we'll do it with a non-pencil. This is probably not going to happen today, but there's kind of this, like what just happened? Nothing. There's kind of this darkness here, but also like this spot like down there. There's this darkness. It looks amazing, thank you. We have not started on Raya yet. We've not done a lot, but it's okay. We'll just continue to work on it. Hopefully get somewhere. Hopefully finish up all of my pieces. She will wait. She kind of has to wait. She doesn't really have a choice, to be honest with you. This will have to be kind of blurred out a bit, but like that's kind of... There's just kind of this thing along her back. I don't know that her proportions are correct, but they look correct enough, I think. I keep seeing this, like, I don't know why, but the smiley face is kind of creepy. I'm like, why can't I just draw my own? I just want to draw my own smiley face. But I can't yet. Maybe one day on stream we'll draw them. And maybe enough people will follow that it will be a thing we can do in the near future. That we can have them and use them. I like the little, whatever the little red, like, square things that Alex uses. Like, I don't know what those are, but they're cute. I like those ones. What if I turned off the line work? What would it look like? It's not that bad, to be honest. Not bad. Not done yet, but not bad. Those eyes. We're getting better at eyes. We are getting better at eyes. It's something we're doing. But also, like, her whole face actually should be black. I think. Like, at least there's like this and this, which should be black. And then there's also this thing. Oop, I don't like that. Nope, don't like that either. Hold on. Give me a minute as we... Also, it was not on the way. Pink is not on the way. Actually, give me this, but smaller. Oh wait, Okay, Pink, you wait. You're gonna be waiting for a little while. It's not lunchtime for a while for me. Me and my friends are starving. I'm gonna be starving for a little while longer, Pink. I think all of that's black, like I'm pretty sure. I mean, I gotta do better on the shading there, but what actually might help is if I take like this and go like this, because there's like light. About how long? Lunch isn't for another 2.5 hours for me. So that's how long. Sweet. Oh, Pink. Oh, I hate that. Go away. I don't want you. I think the horns look really good. I spent a bit of time on those. It's probably the only part that's finished in any way. We're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. And we didn't crash today so far, and we only have a couple minutes left. So that's good. Yeah, but I really like the eyes. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Eyes are one of the things that I'm really trying hard to work on, and also hair. But hair is a little less. At some point, I will redraw my little PNG lady over there when my style decides to become more apparent to myself. I think the fur does look pretty good on her, though. I'm pretty surprised with how that turned out. That's like 3 videos that I have been putting off for literal months. No, I love her. And I don't know what literally my brain is going to mush. I honestly don't know what I said that you're reacting to. I can't think back to it. I literally cannot. Her hat is looking a little bit crazy, but she's looking pretty good. Hopefully I'll actually feel like I really like her. I truly mean I know you mean it. I know you wouldn't lie to me, Pink. I think I do like her a lot. There's a lot of work left to be done, but like her hair is looking really good. So it's like kind of cool to see the progress I've made in terms of watching a couple videos and seeing some progress in terms of sketching and stuffs. But okay, I think we're done for today. I think this is where we're gonna leave it. Monday will either be thank you, Alex. Monday will either be more of this or if I have time to watch my classwork before, it'll be another portrait like we did last stream. So, thank you guys for hanging out. It's always a pleasure, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. And if you can't make it, that is also fine. Okay. Bye-bye.